Scott. I'm Russell.
And I'm Leo. This is Spitball. Welcome to Spitball, where three international inventors and a guest empty our heads of startup and tech product ideas that we have stuck up in there so you can all have them for free. Anything that we say is yours to keep. And Russell, I believe you brought our guest this week.
Yes, this is Tonya from Norway. I botch these all the time, so just give me a little slack here, our favorite
We'll
listeners.
edit it down to something usable.
She's the CEO, co-founder of Somebody Make It, which is a company that's flipping the script on how products get made. So instead of guessing what people want, they ask you to drop your wildest physical product ideas and validate the demand, and see if your idea gets popular among buyers, connects you with makers who can build it, and you get royalties along the way. So I hope that's a good recap. I thought it was a great overlap to what we do here on Spitball, and we kind of just bumped into each other online. So welcome, Tonya. I hope I said your name correctly, too. I'm just a Midwest American, trying my best. So
Yes, it was perfect. Thank you. And thank you so much for inviting me here.
Yeah.
We're so excited to have you. So how long have you been doing Somebody Make It?
So I think I woke up one morning in January this year.
Wow.
And it just hit me. Then I went online. Is it someone who has made Somebody Make It before? And then I found this Reddit thread called Somebody Make This. And I saw, wow, exactly. So many people are actually posting their ideas. It's amazing. But what's happening to them? They just get votes and then they disappear.
Totally.
So, that's when it all started. But before that, of course, I had a heart and love for creatives and creators, makers, creating awesome physical products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who is Somebody Make It for? Would it be something that they would be interested in?
I really hope so. So it's for anyone who has a brilliant idea or a not so good idea, but want to test
That's
it out.
That's what we do here, the not so good ones, yeah. Well, fantastic. Where do you find? So you go to somebodymakeit.com and just post an idea?
Yes, you can do that. And you can also sign up as a maker if you do have the skills to create something awesome. So we only invite in verified makers who can actually prove that they can make something, but we want to make it easier for the creators so that you don't have to do the marketing job yourself, you don't have to do the paperwork or all the things around actually creating. Yeah, cool. That's the two target groups.
Well, in 51 episodes, I think pretty much every one of my half-baked ideas has been, I wish somebody would just go and make this thing. So I have a lot of posting to do.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it.
Fantastic. Well, we talked a little bit before the show, and Tonya, you said that you have so many ideas that you're like, oh, we could do this, we could do that. Which one should I talk about? And sometimes when we have guests on who have a lot of ideas, instead of a warm-up game or a guest pitch, we'll do a round of intramurals where we just throw a half-baked idea out there that doesn't really deserve a whole pitch, but something that we want to have linger out there as an idea to have someone else take and run with someday. So I think we're going to do a round of that. Gentlemen, lady, guest, who would like to go first on an intramural pitch? Russell, do you have something good?
I
do.
Do
you got for us today?
I do. I have a great intramural pitch. Well, I think it's great. So I was recently learning that you can take and eat local honey and it'll help you with allergies.
Yeah.
And if you get honey from the place you're going ahead of time, you could have a better time on your trip, right? And so recently I went up north and saw that the local farmers market was selling honey, and I'm like, I should have ordered that like a week ago, because then I wouldn't be, blowing my nose the whole time I'm here, right? So my idea is straight up meeting with purely local honey vendors.
Oh, that's a great
and creating a
idea.
marketplace for you to buy ahead of time the honey so you get your allergy tolerance to the local flora or whatever.
That's fun. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
That's such a cool idea.
You could even have it be like a swap, like trade you a honey for a honey and stock your local. Oh, you could
It
partner
should
with
come
like
with Airbnb.
yeah, Airbnb. There you go. I was going to say your local like travel agency or airport or something. Like you could have the shelf of at the airport stand. Here's the honey from France and from where, you know what I mean? Like one giant collage of all the locals. That's fun.
Wow, this can be huge.
Uh-oh, I should have used this for my main idea.
That's too good.
My main idea.
This is too good, Russell.
Easy there. Don't get ahead of yourself.
I love the Airbnb idea because I could just put an ad on every Airbnb purchase. Like, don't forget to buy the honey before you go.
Yeah.
Save yourself the allergy attack, you know?
Yes, and partner up with the insurance company that Airbnb uses as well.
There you go.
Why not, right?
How do you? So, are you the middleman, the broker who's coordinating all this?
Yeah, and if I wanted to really get good with it, I could send them packaging and all that stuff, make streamline the logistics. That's what I am.
It is. Yeah, it's a logistics company.
I'm like Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for honey.
Honey's
The Amazon of honey.
That's great. There's definitely something there.
Did you guys buy it?
Yes.
Get some local honey.
Definitely, right?
Heck
Okay.
yeah. All right. I've got a silly one. So,
Go ahead.
single-use plastics for shampoos and lotions and all that really bother me when they have a pump at the top because there's a straw that goes from the top down to the bottom of the bottle and it never gets all of it. There's always that like bottom tenth of the product at the bottom that you just can't get out. And you end up doing this like wiggling it, shaking it, trying to do the centrifugal force thing. So I was thinking about this problem as all good shower thoughts originate. What if you had like a salad spinner or some sort of centrifugal thing that you set a bottle in and spin it so that you're pushing all of the product out, right? So you slot any sort of bottle. Scott, you look completely perplexed. Okay, so the best way to get ketchup out of a bottle or anything like that is to do like an arm waving through the air motion, right? To try to like use centrifugal force to like get it out, right? So you need to automate that by spinning it. And I don't quite know how this product looks yet, but I'm picturing something that's like a bundt cake tin or maybe a little bigger, and it spins so that the product comes out into a smaller container or into like a dish or something so you completely empty bottles.
What a great intramural idea.
Amazing,
Definitely
Leo. I love
Perfect.
What a great, not good idea. Thank you.
What's this underneath your sink? It's a 40-pound device. Oh, it's to get the last quarter of my shampoo.
It's gas powered.
I think maybe you could do this, Leo, but you have like, instead of it being electric or gas powered, you could have it be like a rope that you swing around with a little cup at the end or something, right?
That's the prototype.
Oh, I see. You're like swinging it like a lasso. Okay. Oh, interesting.
It's a little bit more convenient, a little more portable, but you might just launch shampoo all over your shower.
It is. I have not put much time yet into the how does it get captured at the end and where does it go. But getting it out of the bottle is the part that I was daydreaming about.
Yeah. I know what you mean, because I end up leaning it against the back, like upside down in the corner of the shower, and then you knock it over and you're like, well, this is a waste of time. I should just throw this out.
Yeah.
What is 2 cents worth, of my time, right? But
2 cents of ketchup.
As we're talking about this, you know what it could be? It could be a small product that attaches two bottles together so that they sit upside down on each other and one empties out into the new one that's almost full.
Oh, I like this
Like
one.
those, those tornado things that two 2-liter bottles would get attached for? Yeah, for kids. That's what we need.
that's way better.
Thanks. A little bit
I
extra.
agree.
You don't like my salad spinner?
Leo is a great intramural idea.
Always.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm just picturing ketchup flying everywhere.
The bathroom.
Yep. I got a very simple one that I've always wanted to make, but it's just not good enough for the full big product here. But I have I like LED lights and LED strips, and I have them all over the house doing everything. And I had a person I worked with who was very convinced that like breathing is the most important thing that you can do in terms of calming yourself and for relaxation and meditation on there. And with all these strips all over the house on it, I almost want them to just kind of like breathe with me and go with me. So just I am always in a more meditative state. Or if it tells that I'm like getting a little too ADD or excited on things, it can just like go with me. And I'll just like, I know the back of my brain will automatically start doing it with this guy. And then over time, over a couple of minutes, I'll just be in a more calm, reflective state on there. Very simple to create, but I know that would do a lot of good for me.
It's like light therapy as you go.
Light therapy, but breathing therapy.
Yeah.
But yeah, a way that I'm not focused on it, but it still is helping me out.
There's got to be a calming color spectrum, right?
Probably.
You're talking more about
the
the intensity of it changing.
Yeah, the intensity
Bright
just
to
comes up,
dim to bright to
and then
dim.
it comes down.
Like guiding you.
I love that.
Breathing guiding tool.
Wow, that sounds right.
But I want that in every room in my house.
The part that's interesting is making it aware of you. Like, I feel like every little LED trinket that I buy that's some cheap Chinese whatever has
feature on there.
You know, this one's the flashing animation and this one's the back and forth animation, and one of them's always called breathing, and it just sort of fades in, fades out, fades in, fades out, but it's not smart or aware or useful.
Pair it with my smartwatch or something that it can tell what I'm feeling.
Oh, that would be chic.
Yeah, your heart rate spikes.
So it can tell when your pulse is getting higher, and then
Yeah.
Yep.
now we need to give some extra effort here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get more in your face, otherwise they sort of fade into the background.
I know if I'm in an agitated state, though, and all of a sudden my house starts like, relax, I'm just going to get more mad at it.
Shut the hell up, lights!
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm going to turn you off.
I will unplug you. Knock it off.
It's funny how I think about my lights are always on full blast. Never thought about them like
That's why you're always at full intensity, Russell.
That's right. I'm always all gas, no brakes.
You have a full blast lights kind of persona about you.
That's right. Staring at a ring light right now, right? Keeps me awake though, that's for sure.
Yeah. Let me know when you made it. I want one. I have experienced this a lot, and also heard it from other people. And maybe you have experienced the same, at least if you have kids. So have you experienced when you try to get one baby wipe out of the package that you drag out the whole package?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's the biggest frustration. Scott, I'm sorry you don't have this problem in your life, but my gosh, it's the worst.
You don't know his life. He might have a pack of baby wipes next to him.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, you have to do it like in the time where you do not have two hands. You've got to like be holding the package down and trying to, annoying. Yeah.
And your baby is doing the acrobats at the same time, so you have to hold the baby, focus on taking one napkin out, and it's very annoying. So, have you seen those like the teats around like a small hole,
like a case?
Why isn't this baby napkins inside of one of those instead? So you can choose the length, and you can also just take out exactly what you need.
That's fun.
Whoa, I didn't.
So it's like an accessory for the wipes that you're pitching here.
Yeah.
You put your wipes package into this thing.
It's like a roll.
Yes.
It's a roll that you cut like tape. So I'm thinking like like a tape dispenser.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Reinventing the form factor of the baby wipe. That's cool. So one thing that I always tell new parents is store the box of baby wipes upside down, because they always end up dry at the top when you first make them, and then at the very bottom they're too wet. So that could solve it. If it was in a roll form factor, that would also help like moisten it evenly as it's coming out of the package too.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's genius.
Very fun.
Okay, we just create a whole new product.
Look out. It's Huggies or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like a Oh, I don't know. I'm going back to your roll on there too, Russell. Like this is like a 4-roll blowout or something. Like I need this quadruple length before it does the cut on there. I don't actually know how big.
Yeah,
that well.
you're right. You're right. Sometimes you need like a double wipe if possible, right? Like a double
Almost
length.
pictured a foot pedal at that point.
A foot pedal?
Yeah, you hit it once, like one single wipe will come out.
So this is a whole body contraption?
Yeah. I've pitched baby bidet, right, before? Have I talked about baby bidet?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll do that another episode.
Babe day.
Baby bidet. Yeah, it's just so difficult for me. I don't know.
Baby bidet is interesting. I want to hear more about this someday.
But man, I honestly think about that. I can't believe I don't remember this. Every time I use a wipe, I end up throwing it everywhere, right? Or I'm like whipping it around. Not like the diaper, the wipes. You know, the pack of
The
wipes.
clean wipe as it comes out.
Clean
It's
wipe
whipped
as it comes out.
That makes more
You
sense.
said every time I use the wipe, I then whip it around. Like, uh-oh.
It's perfect for your invention, Leo.
Yes. Fresh out of the package, it's hard to... Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah. And I'm just like, there should be at least give me a paperweight or like let me hot glue a 3-pound. I don't know. Or they should have 3M tape at the bottom of every pack of wipes that I can just stick to something. It's just so insanely.
That's a great idea right there.
annoying.
Okay.
Just to solve my immediate problem, but then I would love okay, I have a baby station, right? It'd be nice to not have to reuse, they're all the same type of portable packaging for wipes. I would use this for next to my baby station, and I would just refill rolls. And what's cool is I think this is another idea that I like, the paper towel thing, where you can turn any paper towel into a Clorox disinfectant wipe.
Ah, yes.
This could be, you sell different rolls. You sell the same roll, but it could be baby wipe version. Sorry, I'm full spitball. Baby wipe version, Clorox wipe version, window cleaner versions.
And fruit and food cleaner version.
Yes. All the yes.
Food friendly.
So you're putting a generic paper towel-like product into this thing and choosing which pod to insert to make this one window wiping or this one is disinfecting or whatever. Okay.
Yep.
So cool.
And then you are the one selling the subscription services and stuff, aren't you? Locked into your proprietary pod format.
Of course, we're evil companies, right? No,
That's right.
We're just trying to make.
You're going to DRM each roll like Keurig so that you can't use any third-party pods. Unless
Look, everybody's got a Keurig, right? Isn't that a shame?
That's a good transition. Does somebody want to do their full-on pitch? I've got a pretty weird one. You want me to go first this week?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. This one's a little abstract, and I picked it because I don't know how prevalent... All right, let me just get into it. So, Tanya, have you heard of a corn maze? Do you know what a corn maze is? It's fine if the answer's no.
No.
It's so middle America.
That's why I think that's true.
Thank you for asking. Yeah, I don't know if it's the language or this is something. Yeah.
Perfect. Corn, like the crop,
Yes.
eat corn, and in the Midwest here, there's a lot of fields of corn, and so a fun autumn activity or fall activity is they cut paths through it to make a maze that you walk through, and that's something that I think is very middle America only. I don't even know if the East and West Coast of the United States
never
are
heard of it.
very aware of this thing. Maybe I don't know how international this is. And that's what the pitch is centered on. A corn maze is a very fun and very regional thing that I think has broader appeal. Put that aside.
Where is this going? I mean,
The lazy river is a lot of fun. A water park where you have channels of water that flow from one end to another. Lazy river corn mazes. So you've got a section of a water park
okay.
where water is originating on one end and water is terminating, being brought back into skimmers and filters and stuff at multiple dead ends and the finish. I think that would be a very fun addition to a water park. I was floating around with my son in our local water park, aquatic center, and we had the lazy river, and they all just go in a small circle, and it's kind of I don't know. It's fine to float around, but I think that it could be zhuzhed up a bit, and then I put those two things together in my mind. Does this have legs? Is the Lazy River corn maze something that has international appeal? Could you see that in Dubai?
Probably only in
I need
Dubai.
to clarify, is there still corn involved in this?
No.
Okay.
So it's a lazy
That's
river
the part
maze.
I was missing here.
It's a Lazy River maze, but I think if you had walls that
Yeah,
could be
you can't
moved, like
see.
partitions,
It's still a maze. You can't see where you're trying to get
yeah,
to.
they could go up high. What I was going to say is it could be sort of like a temporary, semi-permanent thing that could even make it rearrangeable so that you have different maze configurations every month. Haunted house style? I don't know.
Like big Roman aqueduct slats come down or something, and
Yeah.
you can rearrange and go through. Okay.
It's almost like a ride,
Yes.
like a amusement park ride. That's kind of cool. And you can go through it multiple times and have different experiences every time.
Yes, it sounds super fun. I'm so obsessed with the actual corn hairs. I'm just saying that.
It's
Yeah.
fun to be in a first-person, a life-size maze where you are surrounded by the maze on all sides and you don't know where you are. And I don't know if that is a sensation that's given in any other context other than what we Midwesterners call the corn maze. It's neat to not, like, surrounded on all sides by walls. I guess I took the wrong turn. I don't know where I am. This is kind of fun. But also a gentle flow of water pushing you toward or away from certain spots. I think that could be neat.
It sounds super fun and exciting. I'm a bit claustrophobic, maybe.
I think people freak out a lot in those mazes.
Yeah.
That's true. It's kind of hard to lifeguard. You would need somebody patrolling along the tops of the walls, barriers. It'd be a good workout.
Corn?
Speed run.
Oh, yeah. You have those super fast lazy rivers, the not lazy rivers that the water is
Like the
just
rapids.
flowing. Yeah, the rapid rivers. Put one in there and just going through your hedge maze. Oh, hedge maze. Maybe that's the international version on there.
Hedge
like a big,
maze. Yeah.
massive estate where you have...
Well,
Yes.
and I guess like I'm thinking too with that, like you could use rivers systems that exist today and turn them into mazes, right? So you start at the top of a river, and it's kind of like, you know, those like a haunted, like, you know, walk through the street kind of thing, but it doesn't have to be haunted. It's just like a themed river where you can change it up and you put like, I don't know, pool noodles to direct people into different areas, and you create a game out of it, right?
Sure.
So you can collect, let's say, little tokens along the river or something, or
Whoa.
There's a water park in Texas that's built along a river, and there's several natural springs around it, freshwater springs, and all of the water slides are fed from those freshwater springs, and many of them end in the river at the bottom, which is cool. And it seems like you could like build, yeah, if you find the right landscape and spot, you could build this into the natural formation. Yeah. Dude, whitewater rapids, but a maze. Oh, man.
I still just want to flood a cornfield now and see what happens.
Tonya's like living in mountain land, right? So she's like, what about the cliffs, right? You're just so it's just like
falls?
a life.
What?
Yeah.
Why then? Just take a mountain trip and you have the full experience. No, but I really like it, and yeah, it sounds
It's a big project.
exciting. Yeah, I wonder how much do you pay to go in? How much time would you spend being in there? And it's another team, and yeah, I have many questions around this.
The water park model is often admission fee, and then you just go around wherever you want to go. So that is the traditional way. But yeah,
Yeah, do you bring your butt or yeah?
I hope so.
Yeah.
You,
hope so.
you can swim to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Be,
Or
yeah.
not included.
Be like a water. So it's like a water river maze where you can choose your own adventure on what maze you're doing.
I don't
That's a
like
lot
the
of-
tone you're
this is-
adopting.
This is pretty expensive. This is a pretty
Yes.
expensive endeavor, unless you use natural resources, which
That's
I
right.
think that's why you got to use like a river. And like it'd be cool if you ended up in some random lake and at that like little pond, okay, But like there's like creative events that like it's like activities and stuff, and then you can go off the pond back in. I'm thinking this is like a river community walking tour where like everybody participates and you get into this little small inland pond, throw darts. All right, now go bob some apples and then go back on the river, right? And go down that path again. I don't know. It's like
this is almost a kit that you're selling that you attach into your existing. Yeah.
Real life video game.
Yeah.
That'd be legit.
All right, Scott, what do you have for us this week?
Okay, I fell down a internet rabbit hole last night of those really, really fancy espresso machines making the most like beautiful espresso shot you've ever seen, where it'll just be like a video of they take like the highest end beans and grind them in a $5,000 burr grinder and put it into a $10,000 espresso machine, and they're tapping it. Like you look up the tap that they use on that, it's just a piece of metal, and that alone is like $800 or something. It's just over the top and ridiculous. I don't even like coffee that much, but when it comes out of that machine, it's like liquid gold. It's the most beautiful, perfect looking espresso shot you've ever seen. And it would be a crime to mix this one. I think it just looks amazing. And I'm sitting there like, I don't want to pay, $20,000 for a shot of espresso, but I would pay a decent bit of money just to try that, just once. I just want to know what that tastes like. And I realized there's a lot of things, high-end premium products that I just want to try. Like, I don't need the full packaging experience and whatnot. Like, I could go in just like a spritz of really nice cologne or perfume, or like a super high-end whiskey, or Leo, the audiophile. Like, I want to put on the best pair of audio headphones ever and just listen to any song I want. Just give me 1 minute with that just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, like, can we make, I don't know if it's a vending machine or a brick and mortar store or something where I can just go up and try that just once, where the machine will go and it has all the super fancy coffee equipment and spits it out, and I just get a little sip, or like the most expensive bottle of whiskey, and I just get like this much just to say that I've tried it on there.
Taste of luxury.
This is a very cool idea, and I just have to say that we have recently got a restaurant in Oslo where you can try a little sip of the most expensive wines. So
Wow.
I love that. Exactly.
Okay.
your concept.
Interesting.
I feel like it's got to be profitable too. If I have this super expensive wine and I'm dividing it by sips, like that's probably even worth more than what I would pay for the wine on there by a decent bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I really like that. I always go back to the vending machine method though, which I don't know would work as well in this case. Like
Tiny vials, hundreds of
tiny,
vials.
yeah, a little vial, honestly.
The Sam's Clubs and Costco's of the world make money by selling in bulk, and you want to make money by making the smallest possible.
amount possible.
This is not
Yes.
cheaper. Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't work so well with the coffee because kind of need to be fresh, but with other things, liquid, you can have this subscription model.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give the
Yeah.
smallest amount.
There's those monthly boxes of candy from Japan, or the outdoorsy box or whatever. This could be your like luxury box of the month, where you get just a sliver of the fanciest chocolate and just a little bit of the, like 10 or so selections that you're breaking up and mailing out. That's cool.
Yeah, and the gold burger in Dubai.
Yes. Gold flake.
The single gold flake.
This is a great method too, I think, for people that would never maybe try or buy that bottle of wine to maybe even consider it. Like now when they try it, they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe for that one special occasion, I'll drop the $250 on a bottle of wine or fancy whiskey, right? And I tried it once, now I'm hooked. And I think this is like a good model for like...
It's where the Costco samplers that Leo said gets you.
It could be that this is something that the purveyors of these expensive wines actually want to partner with you on. Find new customers. Mm-hmm.
grow
almost
their
afraid the
customer base.
Opposite will happen too. Now that I think about it, like, wow, this $1,000 bottle of whiskey takes it exactly like this $70 one over here. Okay,
That's true. A lot of the luxury industry is based around the experience and the brand and the like.
Nope, we're
yeah.
killing the whole
Yep.
experience on there. I want that little vial.
You're
of
at a
it.
vending machine
But
now.
I would honestly be even more curious at that point. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
if this is what the best of the best tastes like, and all I need to do is find what it's most closely tastes like to me, then I'll be happy.
Yeah.
What a great way to vet product. Oh, if this company doesn't think they're as good as the bottom shelf stuff, right? Mm-hmm. They won't partner with you. Good. Don't let them, and then that's kind of like a cool vetting system. You become like the purveyor and the true connoisseur of all things, like in that way. So I don't know.
You always hear those stories about how the blind wine tasting, the $40 bottle of wine always wins or whatever, right? It's kind of like that.
Mm.
I will say there's something to your like cool machines thing, Scott, or like the internet has kind of taken away the ability to like the retail brick and mortar experience where you can actually see the machine work, see, all right, this $800 coffee grinder, is it actually like, can I look at the beans when it's like and feel it? There's something like why like buying clothes online is still really difficult and maybe not as popular as still today. I feel like there's something lost there. So you could create, I don't know, a brick and mortar kind of experience or some version of that that shares, like does a rotation, like an exhibit of here's your coffee espresso. We're going to do a coffee espresso section. Come on by. Every month it changes. So now you can try out all these fancy coffee machines. So before you buy it online, come to our spot, right? And try those out. You could do that for bread makers, for, I don't know, all the William and Sonoma, like fancy cooking stuff. Like, look at this pan. It's $400. You want to know why? Me too. So come on, come on by to our brick and mortar shop.
We don't know either.
Try to fry an egg on this thing, right? And see if it's actually better than the one that, you could get at the dollar store across the street, right? So it'd be like a rotational trying thing. And none of that product, hopefully, you have to pay for. It would just be sponsored by those organizations so that more people get their hands on the product before they maybe buy it online direct. You get a cut as a commission. I think that's how, that would be, I'd be all about that. It's kind of like an experience. Like every month I'm always going to that store to try out the monthly cool, expensive products thing that they're always.
If Consumer Reports had a retail location, it would be this.
Yes. Car seats, vacuums.
Car seats. It's car seat month down at the store. You gotta see them.
But vacuums, you know what? Like,
that'd be fun.
Imagine, right? It's like there's 500 of them online. Like, all right, why do I like? It's hard to tell. I don't know. I just bought a $200 vacuum, and it's like, why would I buy the $400 one ever again? Because it was just. I wish I had tried all of them. But anyways, I love it, Scott. I guess
Coming from a deeply personal place, yes.
I'm getting.
I get it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I hear you, Ross. This all stems. I just want to try that golden coffee. I just want to try that shot. I want to put that whole setup in a glass box, have a machine or a person make it for me, take one sip, and I'll be good forever. So I want to try my $400 vacuum once.
You want to have the fancy espresso machine right next to like the dollar store espresso, right? And like have that experience. Yeah.
Side by side.
Can you actually go and buy that espresso somewhere?
Nope, not unless
Not
I
yet.
want to pay an obscene amount of money for all that fancy equipment. Does that $800 tap actually make a difference of the taste? I really doubt it, but I want to find out.
I want this one. I got a follow up, I think, to that, Scott.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, Russell, what do you got?
All right, so this is a little bit of a play on what you're going at, Scott. You know those Life Pro tip videos?
Videos?
No.
I know the
Videos,
subreddit.
Short form videos. So I've recently come across a really cool video where it taught me how to fold laundry better. And then I watch another video and it'll teach me how to like clean my windows faster, how to do XYZ faster and better, right?
Okay.
The thing is, the only way for me to learn about how to do, let's say, my chores or anything that I want to do around the house better is to like hopefully have the algorithms hit me with this information, right? What my idea is, and kind of going back to, is like I've been also trying to get better at my coffee pour overs. And then what I end up doing is watching like like ad videos about here's my cool coffee for 10 minutes. And then I finally get to the part where they tell me how to make my pour over. And it's not even a great video. So this would just be...
It's like the recipe blogs, but yeah.
Yes, but for
Video.
things that I actually want to get better at. And so my idea is simply getting better at stuff videos or tying in chores or my daily activities to videos and get fed life pro tips to make me better at what I'm already doing. And whether that's getting better at espresso making, coffee making, vacuuming my house without like...
I have been painting. I recently moved and I've been painting every single room in this house. And after like the third room, I'm like, I don't think I'm painting right. And I fell down a rabbit hole, hours of just watching these professionals and how they're painting trim and things properly. I'm like, what have I been doing with my life? I've been doing it wrong for years and just never knew. I love this, Russ. I would absolutely use that. Now, you're right. That applies to probably so many things in my life that a professional can just do this way better because they've learned all these techniques. I want to learn them for all the little mundane things I just never realized.
But it's so hard to sift through all those videos. You end up spending 2.5 hours.
There was a lot. It took me hours to finally find that one guy that's like, oh yeah, this makes sense. And he's not, you're right. It's like 6 hours worth of videos. And I just needed this one 15 to 30 second part of it.
And what's going to happen, Scott, is I'm going to ask you 5 months from now, hey, can you send me those videos? And you're going to spend 30 to 45 minutes trying to find those 2-minute clips.
Exactly. I had no idea which one it was that ended up being.
But you remember it in your mind, right? It's like, yeah, it'd be curating all that.
Yeah, but that is genius if you can actually find a way to target exactly what you need when you need it.
Life Pro Tips videos, but good.
Yeah.
So the recipes pages that start with paragraphs and paragraphs of filler, and my grandma loved this recipes and all that stuff, and then get to the recipe, were born out of SEO, right? The people were trying to get to the top of search results and gaming the algorithms. What is the incentive for these people who are currently making the videos to make them so bad? Why is it so bad today? I don't understand what market force is driving these people to make 90-minute bad videos about painting to give you the 2-minute tip.
That's a great question.
Is it that YouTube optimizes for length of video or something, or what is it? Why are they? This is a world that I don't know very well. The whole Life Tips video, and I don't understand why they're bad now.
I love sailing, and there is no good sailing tutorials out there on it. It's always just It's you have two options. You either have old guys who are very good sailors but have no idea how to use technology.
Sure.
Or you have people that don't know what they're talking about, and they'll make like a 4-hour video like what you're saying, where they're explaining all these random things that you just don't care about or aren't applicable to you. And there's no in between on there. So I don't know if that is an algorithm thing or if it's just the information is just hidden out there somewhere.
Experts in their field and good communicators don't overlap.
They never
often.
talk to
Is
each
that
other.
What it is? Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody never has it. You got to pick one. I don't.
I think we'd have to like go through all these, like literally create all the content, maybe.
Yeah.
Simplify the content, because like, I guess like that hour-long video, the start of the video might be helpful for you at the beginning of your project, and in the middle, like it may not be relevant. Like half the stuff isn't relevant until it's relevant. If you knew half of it already, 30 minutes of the hour is a waste.
This is like Masterclass shorts. It's an offshoot.
Masterclass shorts, exactly.
Yeah.
Where it's clean cut and beautiful and makes sense, but
It's not me, a Michelin star chef. It's me, a guy who paints houses, and I'm going to show you what you're doing wrong.
Yeah, micro learning.
Micro learning.
That's
Yes,
learning.
for the public. Yeah, just short, just one team, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
That would
That sounds
be
like a thing.
awesome.
TED Talk, lightning talk, but only about
Lightning
actual
talk.
practical things. Lightning talks are a presentation format where you have 5 minutes and it's kind of a rapid fire style, right? So that, but TED Talks about practical life things. I like that.
Have you guys ever like seen a retail worker who like works at Target or Kohl's or
Folding shirts?
folding clothes?
Yes.
They have perfected the craft, right? And they do it nonstop, and it's perfect. And then here I am folding my laundry, and the sleeves are popping off. And I'm like, I've been doing this for how long, and I'm a grown ass man. Like, I should know how to do this, and yet I still am like in awe of how these people are just like talking to their friends and looking at their phone while folding a shirt, like hundreds of shirts, you know. But they're masters of their craft, and it's like, why? Like, but that thing is applied in like so many situations. Like, if I could watch a professional IKEA person, like for like maybe 30 minutes, do 30 different pieces of furniture, and you realize, oh, they bought that drill, like, or like some, I don't know. I just want to know the tips. I want to get faster.
But what if it was I guess maybe it exists, but an AI that actually could figure out which voice is the best for this exact problem. So maybe they could even like cut out that exact part from existing shows and videos. Yeah.
That'd actually be awesome. Yeah.
You ever search for like how to replace spark plug on specific model of car, and then the search result from Google has you need to go to minute 7 of this YouTube video? It'll sometimes highlight the exact moment in the video that you are asking about. That's what we want to build, but for anything more generic
and I want
stuff.
I want to watch 5 of those 3-minute clips.
Yeah,
That's really what it is. I think it's one. I can't trust one person, so I got to watch 5 of them.
Exactly.
And then I finally get, okay, these 3 people, there's some sense of that, right?
Watch 10 YouTube videos and take the average. Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what happens.
It's true. Yeah. I think we've all had that experience. Yeah.
It's like talking to your 5 friends about something that you want to do, and then, you know, certain ones you trust more than others, and then you're like, but I really like that crazy person's idea, so I'm going to mix that with my smart friend's idea, right?
Right.
All right,
Sure.
Tonya, what do you got for us?
Oh, yes. What do I got? Okay. So this is not my idea. It's from a community that I recently got to know very well. You probably know them better because this is a bigger thing in the United States than in Norway. Definitely, by far. So the idea is electronic cosplay wings that can fold and unfold, and they can flap at the same time. And it's not like you buy these exact fairy wings or anything. It's just a system that can do these things, and you can dress them as you'd like to, and you can have different fabrics, and you can be a devil, or you can be an angel, or a butterfly. So there is something out there in the market already, but they are quite huge. They're made out of steel, and when cosplayers go to their cons, then they need something easy and light to bring with them. So yeah, that's the one I wanted to bring here.
Cosplay is becoming a recurring theme on our show. This is fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Wings.
I really like the idea of like, it's just like a skeleton of a wing on there, and you can put in, like, if you were to get this product to be like, okay, your wing needs to be made of like 4 parts per wing on here. Here's the template for each part. It has, whatever you make has to fit into this size. And you cut whatever fabric or things on there.
It's a starter kit.
It's smaller, smaller, smaller. And then they'll all be able to fold up into each other because they all fit inside that template. Ooh,
Yes.
I like that idea a lot.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and this is huge. So I worked in this cosplay community or company for a little while, and this is something that everyone wants.
Is that
Really?
right? Okay.
Yes.
Fascinating.
So why hasn't it been made already?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Honestly, this would be really cool for like even mascots. You know what I mean? There's a ton of like college, high school mascots that probably would love a set of wings to throw on there, like these hornets, the
Sure.
whatever, the bats. What do we have? We have out here. There's all these different animals that
Yeah.
we use as mascots that could totally. There's a huge market even outside of cosplay too, right? So
Yes. In theater shows, in TV shows, even for Halloween. Imagine you just enter the Halloween party and you just flap your wing.
that'd be so
so
legit.
cool. They're flappable. So how do you control it? Are you just like moving your shoulders to flap it? How does that work?
No, because that already exists. So this
Does it?
needs to be connected to Arduino.
Of course, of course. It's got to be smart. Bluetooth.
Yes.
I was thinking right in the brain.
Yeah, you can steer the speed and maybe they move after your walk-in move. But yeah, it needs to be electronical. And they have so a butterfly probably also move very different than what a devil
Sure.
or an angel moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some preset, movements, right?
Yes.
You have 3 settings, 4 or
Yes.
6 settings, and you move between the 2. And you're saying most of them are just they're super heavy, made of steel. It sounds like there could be
Yes.
a pod, like a backpack pod version, and you have different like tent poles. I think of the tent camping poles. They're really sturdy, but also really flexible at the same time and really light. I wonder if you could your base is like steel, and then you attach different tent pole types of things to make your different wings.
Fiberglass.
Is that what they're made
Yes.
out of?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that would be.
that would work really well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I think it's proper heavy. I've never actually touched one, but
Yeah.
yeah. So in this company called Cosgear, which I was working in for a tiny bit, they made these moving tails and moving ears.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So that kind of technology already exists. So we just need someone who can actually figure out how to make the wing. Yeah, how to make the wing technology.
Missing piece. It sounds like they got ears, tail. Like we just got to get the wings, right?
Yes. Only thing missing.
My next question was going to be, you sort of glossed over, I've been working a little bit here and there with the cosplay community. I would love to know more about that. Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. How did you, so is this, you worked with the company, or you also have been hearing from customers too?
Yes. So yeah, I was working there for just a few months, and then in Somebody Make It, we have produced a couple of products already. So yeah, we just started up, and it's brand new, and the platform is not perfect. So if you visit it, just be aware it's still in beta. But the first products we have produced is a Star Trek prop and a Star Wars prop. So a Pickard phaser and a blaster rifle.
Yeah.
So I think this kind of buying props and gears is happening a lot within this community, and of course, fans in general. And those products are in many ways simple to make as well. So you can 3D print a lot of them, or you can sew, of course, your costumes. Yeah, sorry, I think I'm talking.
No, that's
No.
interesting.
It sounds
Wings,
yeah.
ears, tails. I assume that there's other things too that this business could get into, right? Extra arms or something. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have actually got a pilot customer now that is a sci-fi TV series. So it's set in 2050. And for this show, you have to reimagine the whole world because, of course, 15 years, that's not a very long time in the future. But at the same time, we know how fast the development of the world is going and the technology. And how does the world look 15 years from now?
Ooh, I like that a lot.
So here is a good example, and we're very excited to see if we can create props and costumes and gear from Somebody Make It before this TV show, and then see if other fans after the show has been released will copy it. And then we already have the design, and we can license it out to those who want to create the same props and gears and costumes.
It's like crowd building, like crowdfunding, but building instead of money, right?
Yes.
A little bit.
With the proper licensing. That's
with
really
the proper licensing,
You could probably build a whole wiki, peer-to-peer, like instruction database too around this, right? So like, I took this kit and turned it into monarch butterfly wings, but here's what you should do, and here's some stuff to avoid, and here's the best way that I found to attach the various fabrics to the mount points and stuff. Kind of make that community feel, because that's so important in the cosplay world, right? To have the sharing of ideas.
Exactly, and collaborate about how it's gonna look and how it's gonna work, and you need a lot of input in this more complicated processes. But that's very cool. Yeah.
That
so
is so cool.
Have you cosplayed anything?
Never.
Have you? Is that like? I feel like this is more and more people I know have cosplayed before.
Have you?
Me?
I have not.
So, have you ever went to a Halloween party and got dressed up?
Yeah.
And have you ever got dressed up like someone, like an icon, like a real character or a fake character,
Sure.
imaginary character?
That's
sorry.
true. I guess I have cosplayed before, huh?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, but my wardrobe and costume is usually based around something from Goodwill or Salvation Army or secondhand clothes stores, and not very inventive. So this would definitely be an easier way to level up.
Yeah, with the wings.
Yeah.
Cosplay is universal. Holy cow. I just realized if people
I wanna
celebrate
run
Halloween, I mean, like, why not just...
Yeah, listener, if you're sitting there judging how nerdy cosplay is, what are you going to be for Halloween this year for the party?
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, it's fun and everyone loves, or maybe not everyone, but a lot of people love to get dressed up. So
It's everyone.
I think it's relevant for everyone. And then I think cosplay community, of course, they take it some levels up.
Well, dear listener, if you are listening to us while walking through the halls of that convention hall with us in your ear, thank you very much for listening. And we hope you enjoyed yourself. And oh my gosh, thank you so much, Tanya, for joining us. This was so fun.
Thank you so much. It was really fun to meet you.
So what, if listeners were more interested in your website, where do they go? What do they need to know? If they have their own idea, what do they need?
Yes. So go to somebodymakeit.com and try putting out your idea, or sign up as a maker. And then you need to go through this verified process to show that you can actually make things. But yeah, it's early days, but try it out and sign up.
Listeners, you're probably either somebody who has a lot of ideas but doesn't know how to make stuff, or you're somebody who's a maker who wants that killer idea to get out into the marketplace. Or maybe you're both, but either way, this sounds like an awesome matchmaking service. So, take your idea, go to somebodymakeit.com, or email it to us also at podcast@spitball.show. We would love to hear from you. Our website is spitball.show. There you can find links to our YouTube channel, social media. We'd love to hear from you again. Podcast@spitball.show. Comments, feedback, ideas about the show. And that's also how you can follow us on the Fediverse, such as Mastodon. We are podcast@spitball.show, or on Blue Sky @spitball.show. Our subreddit is r/spitballshow. Our intro-outro music is Swingers by Bonkers Beat Club. Please, if you wouldn't mind, that one friend who has really weird ideas about the next attraction at their local water park that should be added, send them a link to the show. We'd love to have them as a listener. And please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever it is that you listen to us on. That is the best way for people to find out about the show. New episodes coming out in 2 weeks. We will see you then.